This is the Uchiha Clan, a bloodline that refused to die. An entire clan reborn from one survivor. A dynasty forged through ambition, intrigue, and legacy. The greatest family tree I have ever created. The rebirth of a clan thought lost forever.
The Uchiha clan once stood amongst the most powerful bloodlines in Japan. But feared by the emperor, they were betrayed, hunted, and nearly wiped out. Only three survived: a father, a mother, and a newborn child. Exiled to Europe, Shisui grew up far from his homeland. As the years passed, his father trained him relentlessly in the sword, survival, and the ways of the clan, preparing him for the day he will reclaim his legacy. But when Chitsui turned 16, mercenaries sent by the emperor finally found them and murdered his parents. Consumed by grief and rage, Chitsui leapt from the cathedral above, raining throwing stars upon the killers and striking them down one by one. As he lands, he noticed his parents were gone. And in that moment, something was happening in his heart, but also in his eyes. Now, the last Uchiha embarks to Japan with one goal: become Hokage and rebuild the Uchiha bloodline from the ashes.
This character will be from the Shinto faith, Chinese Han culture, elusive shadow, lustful, deceitful, flagellant, reclusive, disloyal, beautiful, fecund, and pure blooded. Game rules: Ironman as usual. Default settings. As an adventurer, Chitsui will follow the criminal path of intrigue, abduction, and assassination. We will take the become freebooters law so we can get the master thief so we can steal artifacts. We will make sure we have a caravan master, personal physician, and a second. First building we will construct will be supply tent. We will only take transport and criminal missions. As we travel, we will take every point of interest for experience and gold. First mission will be to steal an artifact from the last Umayyad. So we need the supply tent and the subdot gear, so we're able to use the master thief position. This used to be one of the best artifacts, but it got nerfed. Either way, still works for our mission. Next building will be Roaring Campfire for the Juicy Rumors building. In CK3, you start aging after the age of 25, but I have a trick to live longer. With the Chinese Han culture, the cultivation tradition extends your life by 5. With the fecund, the life expectancy plus extra 5, plus the pharmacopoeia for an extra 3. Chitsu will go to the temple. By piety. Piety will be very important for this mission since we have to live longer. My level of devotion is devoted servant. So with this mechanic, blessing of resilience, every time you take it, which is every 5 years, your life expectancy gets a huge boost. In this tab, you can see when it ends, and you can repeat the same process every 5 years. As a criminal, I am making a lot of gold. How? You take crime pays for the extra rewards for gold in combination with the Juicy Rumors building for the extra 50%. We also need a lot of prestige, and as a criminal, you're able to get a lot of it. All you need in the schemer tree is digging for dirt, so you can enable the search for secrets travel option. In combination with a look good in comparison, for exposing secrets give prestige depending on the rank. And as you can see here, I have a lot of them. 100 prestige, 100 prestige, 300, 300. This is the easiest way to make prestige as a criminal adventure. Now, I need the gallow bait to go away. You can take the wipe slate decision, so it takes away the penalties. If you do pilgrimage, at the end of them, you will have this option, I repent, and it will go away eventually. Years later, now in Japan, I will reform my faith and call it Amaterasu. These will be my tenets, carnal exaltation, for the extra 25% fertility for every follower of the faith. That stacks with a lustful trait for an extra 25%. Sacred childbirth. Mothers are less likely to die in childbirth. Children are less likely to be sickly or stillborn. But what I want here is the extra 10 fertility. Then reincarnation for the extra renown, which I will show you later. And now you can see my doctrines. And now we're ready for the next step. We will take this decision. Procure estate. Now I am a noble in Japan. The buildings I will need. We need servant quarters for the extra intrigue per level of fame, which is 3 plus the hostile scheme face length. Now we will use the character finder to find a great intrigue character because we will do a lot of it. Next building in the estate will be guardhouse for the extra intrigue per level of fame, followed by spy network for the extra hostile scheme growth. Now, in Japan, there's 2 different type of government, Ritsuryo and Soryo, which mean Japan is a constitutional monarchy. You have a regent, but the tenno is the actual monarch. I will not go into a lot of details, but here you have change house aspirations. We will keep determination for the extra intrigue. You do have ceremony, humility, property, service, and strength. And now the time arrives for my first goal, to become Hokage. I will adopt the regent. And start a faction so I can take the throne and become a Hokage. After many years of planning, the time is now. I am Hokage. I have achieved my first goal, and revenge my parents. My next goal will be to marry the royal family and start multiplying. But first, I have to clean the line of succession. In the meantime, I will do grand weddings, hunts, and feasts, especially grand wedding for the renown. We're gonna go through the customs. That's the most important legacy right now. And here you will see that I was able to adopt one of the females in the line of succession, and I will make her my concubine, so I can place my heirs in the line of succession of the royal throne. Now it's time to get rid of the actual monarch. And you will see that the next in line will be my concubine, which means every heir I get will be next in line. And this is very important. With 20,000 prestige, I am able to diverge my culture. We will use the ethos bellicose, martial costumes equal. And now for the traditions. We will do recognition of talent. That way, when we have prisoners and we recruit them, we get a positive modifier, followed by martial ceremonies for the extra 25% skill from my spouse. We will combine that with loyalty and respect for an extra 25. As you can see here, we have a 69 intrigue. Then culinary artist. That way, when I do feasts, I get renown. We will combine that with frequent festivities. That way, I can do feasts every 2 years and a half instead of 5. My concubine disappeared, so now my son is the royal monarch of Konoha. I am the head of faith, so now we will concentrate the bloodline for the extra renown. Now we need one more dynasty legacy for our goal. But here, reborn. This is from the reincarnation, tenant. I get the reincarnation, the shrewd, and the extra 150 renown. This decision activates at the age of 9. You can see here, I'm already at 11 kids. Now let's talk about the seducer tree. These are the most important, like weeds in garden for the extra fertility. That stacks with all my other modifier, plus this trinket for the extra 20%. We also have the lustful trait for the extra 25, in combination with beautiful for the extra 30, fecund for the extra 50, and pure-blooded for the extra 10. But do not forget my faith, which gives me an extra 35 with the tenant. Then we have mortal adoration, which means my lovers can save me from murder. The seducer for the extra 20% fertility. The home advantage, which give me an extra 50 scheme success chance with my careers. And now you can see I actually have one present. That even though we're not married, I'm still seducing and having kids. And then enticing opportunity, seduce face length 20 days faster. This is the mechanic will abused. The face length. We're gonna stack all modifiers and bring seduce from 1 year to 10 days. And now the most important thing, court positions. The garden hermit, if you're able to get one, takes away 75 days of your seduced face length. Then you have Cupbearer, which take away an extra 75 days. And now Respected Traditions Dynasty Legacies has a cultural emissary court position, which takes away an extra 75 days. And now you can see, just like that, I brought it down to 35 days. The cap is 10 days, so we still have a few more things to do. From now on, it's very straightforward. I was just sit here and seduce everybody back and forth. Since you can do it so quick, you can keep spamming it. As you can see, I already have 17 children. Now, the soft cap is actually 14 with 4 wives, but that doesn't matter right now. And as you can see, every hit that I get gives me renown. That's because my family are the royal monarchs of Konoha. Now we will go back to Ritsurio because there is a building on my estate that I was not able to use because I did not had influence, which is large watch house. Intrigue per level of fame, but this one here, infiltration, gives me intrigue per level of influence, which now we have. Years later, we were able to father over 30 children, but that's just not enough. And here, I was able to bring it down to 10 days. So nothing can stop me right now. It's about to get crazy. And I will revive the Uchiha dynasty to levels nobody thought possible. And now the time has arrived. I was able to bring it down to 10 days. I will not be stopped. I cannot be stopped. And now it's time to use my ultra secret, the ultimate Sharingan, the Mangekyo, to seduce my way into creating the largest dynasty.
만개교 샤링강
Even though seducer uses intrigue, it's actually a personal scheme. So with the diplomat, I was able to bring it down all the way to 10 days. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment. There's more to come.